everybody, Blaine Austin here at Sewing Machines Plus, and welcome to our Thursday live show. Hey, we've got a great show for you today. We have some folks from Brewer going to be here, and we're going to talk all about some totes today, and we've got some great specials for you as well. But before we get started, I got to say a big shout out to some of the SMP Nation, and y'all help me welcome them as well. Say a hi to them when I say their name. Hey, we have Ann Buckendahl from Kansas. Is on here today. We have Marty Swanson from Northeast Ohio, Rita Blood in Maryland. We have Claudia Combs in Mechanicsville, Virginia, Kathy Millwood in California. We have Jennifer Henderson in Tennessee, and Philback in Virginia, and we have Lisa Garatana in Mississippi. So, good morning, good afternoon to everybody. And y'all give them a big shout out as well. But this morning we're going to have Joanne Nielsen here this morning with us. We are going to have Marissa. Yeah, Marissa Marquez with us. And then we also are going to have Madison Nielsen with us this morning. And we're going to talk all about some totes and things. We've got some great specials for you on that. But before we bring them in, I wanted to talk a little bit about some dates that we got going on. As y'all know, we have Quilt Fest in 2 weeks. It is going to be here before you know it. And it's March the 10th through the 14th. And we have a great show lined up for you this year. We're going to have 1 hour of education each day. There'll be 2 30-minute sessions with some sort of quilting technique that you're going to get to see. And we've got some really cool techniques that they're going to show this year with some of the educators. And super excited about this year's show. Again, it is open right now to submit your quilts for the contest. We are having a contest as well. And you can go and see all the rules and everything you need to do. Just go to SewingMachinesPlus.com. At the very top of the page up there, you can hit where it says classes and events. Just click on that. It'll take you to all the classes and events and things. You'll see the Quilt Fest thumbnail. Click on that. It takes you to the Quilt Fest page. And there is a ton of information there. But you can see all the presenters. You can see the schedule each day. And you can also get the rules to enter your own quilt. And again, this year we're going to have professional judges. We're going to give first through third place with the professionals judges. And then we're going to have a People's Choice Award that we're going to give away. And that's basically just whoever you can get to go like your page on or your pictures on Facebook and things and share them. And whoever gets the most votes on our page when we open it up for voting. And when whoever gets the most votes, they're going to win the People's Choice Award. And what's great about this is all 4 winners will get a minimum of a prize package. They're going to get a prize package along with first place in each category will get a golden scissors trophy, and they all get those big fair ribbons. If y'all can remember the old red, white, blue big fair ribbons, we give those away each year for Quilt Fest, and they'll all get a ribbon for their hard work. And so that's exciting. And then even if you don't enter a quilt, you have a chance to win because we're going to give giveaways every day. All day long, we're going to give stuff away. And every day, we're going to pick a finalist for the Dream Studio giveaway, which is worth $25,000. And so one person's going to go home with $25,000 worth of product. And we'll do that drawing on that Friday. Once we pick all 5 of the finalists, we'll pick one winner out of those 5, and they'll win the Dream Studio. But all the 4 people will go home with a minimum the runners up with a sewing machine. So it is a pretty cool thing. We do this every year, and we hope that y'all will join in because it's a lot of fun. I tell you what. Some other things that we got going. Want to remind y'all about our Tuesdays. We call it Takeover Tuesday, and you see the stars of the show right there. Left to right, we have Jane Klaus, Becky Thompson with Power Tools with Thread. We have Carly Bell with the Sip and Stitch squad. And then we have Joanne Banco. And I tell you what, these ladies are truly talented. And we love having them on there. And they have a show every Tuesday. at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Central. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat this morning. The next show is going to be February the 25th, and that'll be Jane will be on that Tuesday, and then followed up by on March 4th it'll be Becky Thompson. March the 18th will be Carly Bell. March 25th will be Jane, and then April 1st will be Joanne. So got a great lineup. They're coming up, and they are always working on doing some creative things, and each one of them bring something different to the table. So that's what makes this so awesome. And this is such a good group, and we're really proud to be able to present this to y'all and let y'all see this. So hope that y'all will tune in every Tuesday and check that out. Also, we've got in April, we have our Serger Soiree, and my wife gets on to me about how I pronounce that, because I say soiree, but she says no, it's soiree. Soiree, yeah. Soiree. Yeah. It's French word. Yeah. Meaning party. Right? Party. So soiree, Michelle, hope I said that right. So anyway, we that is going to be April the 10th and 11th. Now, this year we're doing it a little different. Last year we had a bunch of different brands and sergers and all this. This year it's going to be a baby lock showcase for sergers. And each day, I think we're having, it's either 4 or 5 sergers per day. So I think it's 4 maybe, for a total of 8 sergers we're going to show. And from the top of the line, we're going to go all the way down to the one. I think we have one that's non-air threader. Everything else has air threading on it. And we're going to have some great specials. And we're going to have the top baby lock educators in the country are going to be on. And many of them are serger experts. So you're going to get some really good knowledge. And if you've been in the market for sergers, this is going to be the time to do it, because we're going to have a great pricing on it. Now, if you wanted to come, if you're in Southern California, or if you want to fly in, we are also going to be having a serger in April. It's National Serger Month. We're going to have an event in our San Marcos store in person. And we're going to have an advanced serger class, and then we're going to have a basic serger class, well, beginning. And Barb Lewis from Baby Lock is going to be here in person to do the advanced, and then Candace Trevino. And we've got to say a big congratulations to Candace. You know, she used to work for us. She just started working for Baby Lock. She is now a national educator for Baby Lock. So congratulations out there to Candace. But Candace is going to be teaching the beginning serging class here, and I'll get y'all all the dates. We're still working on getting everything finalized, but I'll get you the dates next week and tell you when those are going to be. So if you do want to fly in to take those, or if you're local and you want to drive down, because I know we just had our event last week, which was called the Stitch and Switch event with Ring Wilcoxon. It was awesome. And we have, I think Andrew posted some pictures on Instagram and Facebook and things of the event. I think Reen has posted some pictures on her Facebook page. And it was just a fantastic event. And we had some people that drove down from Sacramento, California, up north, came all the way down here. I think we had a person that flew in from Texas. So great event. So if you want to come to one of our live events out here, it's well worth it. And we're going to feed you, give you plenty of chocolate, and give you some good education and good demonstrations. So it's worth the trip. So, and we had bad weather last week.
It was better.
It was 50 degrees 2 or 3 days and raining. But the last day on Saturday, it turned out it was 70 degrees and sunny for them. So everybody that came in at least got a little bit of the good weather. But now it is fantastic weather. Not a cloud in the sky. And, you know, it's little breezy in the morning, and then it warms up to 75 degrees in the afternoon. It's supposed to be 80 this weekend. So great weather right now. So April should be good weather. So if y'all want to come out for it, we'd really welcome you and appreciate it. Then we're going to have my birthday bash on May the 8th. Every year we celebrate my birthday, and we celebrate it by giving you some really good deals. And we're going to, this is not going to be anything different. We're going to give you some fantastic deals on things. We'll have a couple of things that'll be exclusive just for the audience watching here. and you'll be able to get a special price on a few things that we have in our bag of tricks. And we hope you'll join in because we'll have some guests that come on. And Kyle and Andrew and all them, they get together and they come up with some trivia questions about me. And we always throw it out there and see if some of the people that I have on the show a lot of times, see how well they know me and see if they can guess it and see if you can guess it. And so we have a lot of fun. We'll do that. And they don't ever tell me what the questions are. So, but they kind of dig in and find out a lot of stuff about my life, it seems like. But it's always a lot of fun. We hope that y'all join in on that. And then we are already in June. Can y'all believe it? We're already working on Hoop Fest. And Hoop Fest is all about embroidery. It's June the 9th through the 13th. So that's June 9th through the 13th. And I tell you, it's going to be an awesome event this year as well, because we got some new embroidery machines that we'll have on the show. So again, those dates, Quilt Fest is March 10th through the 14th, and Hoop Fest is 9th through the 13th. That's the big ones that are coming up. I think Andrew just put it up. Yeah, there you go. Right on the screen there. It tells you a little bit of things there. And next week, on Thursday, we're having our Quilt Fest preview show. So if y'all hope y'all join in. We're going to talk a little bit about the people that are going to be on the show, a little bit about the schedule.
Week after that one. Next week is Nicole Moore.
I'm sorry, it's the week after.
Yeah.
It's on March the 6th.
March 6th, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So next Thursday is the 27th.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's Nicole Moore with the quilt block pattern, the churn and dash, or whatever it's called, churn dash.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Nicole Moore next Thursday, and then the Thursday after that is our Quilt Fest preview show. Mm-hmm. And we're going to offer, the first time we've ever done this, on the preview show, we're going to give y'all a sneak peek of one of the products that's going to be on there and the pricing, and you'll have the chance to go ahead and take advantage of that pricing that day. And we'll have a couple products probably that we're going to do that way, just to give you a sneak peek. So that'll be a lot of fun as well, just to see what's coming and get you all amped up for Quilt Fest. I mean, we're all amped up, aren't we? We're all ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I think that's all of our business today. So next up, I got to introduce these ladies. I tell you what, I've worked with Joanne for a long time. She has been with Brewer, oh my gosh, I think 17, 18 years. Mm-hmm. She's been there a long time, and she is she's our rep at Brewer. And so that's where most of our accessories that we sell online come from the Brewer Distributing Company. And so they always have tons of things to do. And then Marissa's been on our show before as well. Now, Marissa's, I think, has been there about 5 years, and she's been on our show with Joanne before some of our festivals that we've done. Now, the new kid on the block, this is Madison. Mm-hmm. Now, Madison's never been on our show before that I remember, and her last name is Nielsen, so I'm wondering if there's a connection there between her and Joanne. Maybe they'll tell us. But y'all, welcome to the show, the crew from Brewer.
Hi there, everybody. How are you? And yes, Blaine, you are correct. This is my daughter.
Yeah, there is some.
Well, I thought that was, but I didn't want to say for sure but I thought that was your daughter. But welcome, Madison. Your first time on here with us, right?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Oh, well, great. Well, I know Joanne and Marissa have been around the block before. They've been with us. So, but we're going to talk all about the totes today, Joanne. And I know we've got. I really appreciate y'all giving us some specials. They gave us some really special pricing today that we can pass right on to the S&P Nation out there. So thank y'all for doing that, Joanne. But I'm going to let y'all take it away and talk all about the totes and things that we have today. And then I'll come back and tell them how they can get it and the pricing on it.
That sounds great. So we're excited to be here. I'm Joanne Nielsen. This is Madison Nielsen. And that is Marissa Marquez.
Hi.
So we should get started because we've got a lot to go through, right, ladies?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So
So the first products that we have is a trio of bags.
So these are the goat totes. They're brand new. So we have these available in 2 colorways, and we're really, we want people to think of it like an organizational system. So it's every piece was designed so that you have a specific place for everything in your collection when you're traveling. So we have 2 colorways available in all 3 styles of the bags. So this is called the Carnival. So it's a black base with these bright colored zippers all over the bag, different colors. And then this is the Laguna. So it's different blues, green, teals, and then that purple accent color. So we can start with talking about this bag. So this is called the Weekender bag. So this was really designed to fit all of the notions that you're going to need for a weekend retreat or a weekend class, things like that. So we have a ton of pockets. The thing about these is that they were designed for makers. So we tried to think of everything that you guys would possibly need to be able to put all of your notions and all of your irons and XYZ. So we can go through the pocket storage on this. We've got 2 half pockets here, fully zipped, and these are gusseted. So you're not losing any space. It's not cutting into the inside of your bag. So these are 2 half pockets. On the back, we have a full pocket back here. So that goes all the way down.
All the way down.
Mhm.
Yep. And one thing about the entire system is that everything has this sleeve because it's all designed to work together. So we've got this little pocket here for any kind of travel documents you might need, or just little things you want to throw in there.
Throw your phone in there. That way you know
Right.
always where it's at.
Well, on the subject of phone, we actually have this special pocket over here that was designed specifically
That's
for a
true.
phone. So this fits up to the latest models. Everything we've tried goes in there. And we put a Velcro on it so you don't have to worry about it falling out. And then on the other side over here, we put this mesh elastic pocket. So this is designed for the big 40-ounce water bottles, or if there's something else you want to throw in here. But we didn't want you to have to think about where your phone and water were going to go while you're traveling.
Great idea.
And then when we get to the inside, this is massive inside. You can fit full-size irons, full-size cutting mats, full-size wool pressing mats in here. And then on the inside of here, it's a little bit hard to see, but we actually have 4 pockets for you to organize the interior as well. So these are laid out exactly the same, just in the 2 different colorways. You know, this one's a little bit more muted, and then this one's a little bit louder. So that's the Weekender bag.
And the thing is that you can put it on your shoulder
Mhm.
too, or you can carry it, you know, with the handle.
And the handles are extra long, so if you're in a cold climate like we are, it'll fit over your coat. And then it also has a padded shoulder pad. So this is great. And when I tell you painstakingly, they went through sample after sample and detail after detail, we wanted to bring you what you guys told us you wanted. So here's one of the bags.
So what happens if we don't want something of this size? We want something a little bit smaller.
So if you want something a little bit smaller, we have this bag that is called the carry-on bag. So the exciting thing about the Weekender, which we just showed you, and the carry-on is that they are actually carry-on approved for most airlines. Obviously check,
Right.
but we made sure to follow the guidelines so that you guys would be able to bring it everywhere you need to bring it. So this is the carry-on bag. It was specifically designed for machines. But what is really cool about this is we have this little insert, right? So this is a hard bottom. So when you place it down, the bag doesn't fold. Your machine is nice and secure. However, if you decided that you don't want to carry a machine and you want to use it for a notions bag or something like that,
Projects.
yep, it fits right there in the middle like that. So you can divide it up into as much space as you need. So again, this one was designed to have as much organization as possible. One common theme you're going to see with this and the trolley bag that we're going to show you is that everything is clear, zippered, gusseted again, so you're not losing any space.
Durable
Yeah.
zippers.
Yeah, so everything on here is luggage grade. So we tried to make it as high quality as we could for you guys so that you didn't have to worry about a zipper breaking, something like that. So then here we've got this big pocket, and I'm really excited to show this pocket.
I love this pocket.
So this pocket, again, has that clear PVC. It has a big pocket down here. You can fit whatever you'd like in there.
So just an example, it even shows it holds rulers. It
Right.
holds your gloves. Nothing will fall out because it has the zippers on it. This is a great bag.
And you can see everything that you have, which is a really, great part of it as well.
And then this
And
can
then,
hold thread.
yeah, so these could hold thread, needle sleeves, any kind of small little things that you need to stick in here. So these are all also gusseted, so you're able to fit things that are a little bit bigger in here as well. So then we zip this one up. Again, we have another pocket here for more storage. This is perfect for like patterns, that kind of thing. And then on the side, the two side pockets are identical. So the side pockets, again, you're going to see
Double zipper, so it opens all the way.
Right. Again, you're going to see this spaced out storage. A mesh pocket this time, so it stretches a little bit more. You're able to fit more in there. So that's the side. And then again on the back, we have that travel sleeve. So it can all work as a system, and it'll fit on the trolley of your machine bag.
Okay, and then on to the big one.
Yep.
Here, I got it.
Okay,
Perfect.
so now we have the trolleys.
So this is the trolley. This is maybe the most exciting one in the set.
So exciting.
So again, it's available in the two colorways. I'm going to use this one
Does
actually.
it open? Okay.
Yep. So what's really exciting about this trolley bag is that we tried to make it as easy as we could. So it zips all the way down. You're able to slide your machine in here. And then these Velcro straps will secure your machine in. And if I'm not mistaken, Sewing Machine Plus has the machine chart.
Yes,
Of
there
what
is a
will fit
machine
in
chart that will tell you what machine will fit in there. Yes.
Yep. So so we have back pockets back here for rulers, instruction manuals, that kind of stuff, and then pockets over here, zippered again. We have the clear PVC pockets up here, and these pockets are really, really big. I mean,
Yeah.
this is an entire can of spray, and it fits in there.
And being clear, oh, that's our goat. He's excited.
So we've got the big gusseted Velcro pockets on the side as well for other things. And then actual details that are really important of the bag, right? So we thought you're sitting in class, it's so annoying that you can't see what's inside.
Yeah.
We put this little Velcro tab here, and it holds your bag open so you can see exactly what notions you have.
Game changer.
What also we thought, well, how are you going to get it into your car, right? So we have these handles here, and it'll help you lift it up to get it into your car. Now, what is maybe most exciting about this bag is that this trolley is fully removable. So if we turn this around, you'll see it has the
And did you see how you turn it?
Yeah.
Okay.
360
So these are
degrees.
multi-directional wheels.
Yep.
So you can turn it any which way you like. What's really exciting about the bottom is that it's fully removable, right? So this is actually attached on with these Velcro straps here. So you feed them through these little holes here, Velcro it, and then your bag is secured on there. But let's say, you know, you've done your class, you're ready to go. This will fold down flat as well. So for storing it, it's really
Height adjustable. You can store it flat. And what about the wheels?
So the wheels, if one of your wheels for some reason is to get damaged, you think, oh, I have to, you know, change the entire trolley. You actually don't. These wheels are removable. They just pop right out, and there's 5 wheels for that added support. So if one breaks, you pop it out, and you can pop another one in.
And there are replacements for those. So this is my favorite bag of all time.
Yeah.
And I think as a system together, it just is a win-win. You're going to be the envy of everybody at your retreats or your classes.
Right, exactly. And then this just slides on really easy here. And then if any of the other bags you want to take with you, because of the travel sleeve, they just slide on super simply. So the fun colors, they're nice and trendy, durable. This is water resistant material, so you're not, you know, your machine's not going to get wet, anything like that. So that's the goat totes.
Yeah, we love those.
So Madison, what happens if I want to create my own bags?
So if you'd like to create your own bags, we have solutions for that too. So we have a brand new brand of bag making. The brand is called Simply Classic. So they focus on faux leathers in order to create really luxe designer inspired items. So Simply Classic has just about 200 now different colors of faux. Marissa, do you want to kind of just show them the different colors?
So they have from just the normal leather, the specialty, kind of like faux They have the ostrich.
There's tooled in there.
They
There's
have
alligator.
with
uh,
geometric designs.
some
So
prints,
it's, I think that you can find any different, whatever you feel like, or you see, a really nice color bag that, you want to, recreate. You have all the leathers. You can mix and match.
Right.
You can use them in any sewing machine. What I like as a sewist, I like this leather is that is so soft, that is so easy to sew in with your machine. Okay, so
this is suede. Isn't this their newest?
Yeah,
that's the sweat.
So this is
Beautiful.
brand new, multiple colors available of a faux suede. So the hand on these, I mean, it just crumples. It's
Puddles.
like, yeah, it's like
Right.
true fabric. It's not tough vinyl by any means.
No, it's like you see that it has even a really nice fold of fabric, so it's
Right.
not stiff or anything. You can use it for mix with clothing. If you want to do a jacket and you want to do the sleeves with the leather, or you want to do a vest, so you can just put it patches in different clothing. You can use it for embroidery. You can embroider in the leather. You can use it for quilting. You can use it for different designs. So it's a great product.
And what I think is really nice is the kits. So there's 4 kits available, 4 different style bags. We've got tote bags, crossbodies, clutches, just kind of covering the basics. So this has everything that you need in it to make the bag. So it has the faux leather, the patterns. The patterns are about 30 pages each.
But it's all
But it's all
test.
pictures.
Oh, it's
right?
pictures, so
Yes.
it's easy to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes you find, that you don't understand the instructions, so they are too complicated. So the good thing is that it has every step is a picture.
And
Right.
a lot of people are visual. So
Yeah.
that's what we love about this
Mhm.
brand.
Right.
And they are designer inspired patterns. So often the designer here will name them after her friends when they find a bag that they love.
Mhm.
So if you find, the Dooney and Burke or Coach
Yeah.
or something,
Mhm.
she can do she has a
Mhm.
designer inspired pattern to match it.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So is all faux leather, or do we have anything in real leather? Because I do love real leather.
Right. So they're all faux leather with the exception of one kit we have, which is this Italian lambskin clutch. So why would maybe people want to start with this clutch if they've never sewn
Wow.
on leather or made bags?
So people who quilt a lot of times want to vary out and go to other channels in the
Mhm.
sewing industry. So this kind of marries two worlds. An easy bag making project, but look at the beautiful quilting that's on this bag. So this is something that is a great price point. I think an
Yeah.
beginner level is
Mhm.
what I'm looking for.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So
Okay, so but let me ask you something. I love this little design. How do they do? If I want to make this, how do I do that?
Right. So the whole thing is we want to make it as easy as we can for you guys. So we have this really exciting tool called the Vario tool. And this tool makes laying rivets, laying grommets, putting in snaps so easy because we've all seen in classrooms, or maybe you own one of those big metal cast iron heavy rivets. This is so light, it's easy to transport. You're able to get seamless results. These are examples on the leather.
Yeah, show the back too, because it's very clean.
Mhm.
I mean, you have to press down on it hard, but it does make a very clean, and it's easy to use.
Right.
And you have different sizes and you have different colors, right?
Right, exactly. So we have different punches that you need, and they're all in these little, containers, so you can keep it nice and organized with the measurements of everything.
Different accessories.
Right, exactly. And then we have snaps in almost a dozen colors. We have these grommets here in rainbow colors and different metal finishes. So pretty much anything
They're
that
fun.
you're trying to get done, this is really a game changer in the industry. And I think that you'd love it. I think that you're just going to have a great
because
time.
let's say that you are doing something for a baby and you don't want to put buttons because there are dangers. You can do the snaps. Or you are doing a raincoat and again, you don't want to do buttonholes because in that way the water will not go through. So you can do, the different options. Or you want to create another handle for your bag, for
What do
your
we have
goat
there?
tote, because you want to personalize, because your friend has exactly the same color than you. So what do?
Right.
Well, so then you have all these, you have straps, and you have already made straps for your
Right.
bags
Very
and
easy
purses.
to make
Right.
bigger, smaller.
So something else we have are these pre-made straps. So these come with really fun colored webbing. We also have just plain colors too. Hardware already attached, ready to go, adjustable up to, I believe, 54 inches. So
Nice and long.
right, exactly. So really great for a crossbody, over the shoulder. What I think is super duper fun about these is you've taken all the time to make this bag. Let's say you made a black bag, and now you're going out to date night. You want to spice it up a little bit. You put a different kind of strap on it. It makes it really easy, right?
Mhm.
So lots of different colors to choose from, one for every kind of occasion.
Yeah, as long as you have a D ring on it,
Right.
these will work on anything.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Joanne loves hers.
I do.
She carries hers around all the time.
I took one of the first samples that came in and I said, I think this needs testing because my bag needed a little spicing up. So I spiced it up.
Exactly, exactly. So super versatile, and an easy way to just change the look. So
Yes, we love that.
exactly. And then, do we want to talk about the iron?
Yeah.
Another favorite. So these products are my favorite things. I know I say that a lot, but the irons really are. And I'm excited to talk to you about the Panasonic iron. They have 4 new models now. So people asked, excuse my back, and we passed on the information and they listened. So there were quilters, sewists, crafters that wanted a cordless iron. That's what's so special about this. So she's showing that it's cordless. And they hated the auto shut off. So we have 2 versions of an iron. It's in this midnight navy blue or this beautiful white that is strong, multi-directional, 3 powers of heat, high, medium, and low, without an auto shut off. These 2 particular irons have a multi-directional sole plate. They have, look at all the steam holes here. She can show a burst of steam right there. And it has a nickel-plated sole plate. So love this iron. It's giving you.
And Joanne, a lot of people, they ask, why do we need to have 2 points? Okay, like I'm a quilter, and when I open my seams, when I quilt, a lot of times if I have one of the irons that is flat at the end, when I'm going back, I can only go in one direction.
Right.
Because then the seams will get closed again. So with this, you can go in both directions without really having to worry about the seams. I love the point because it gets really
Right in there.
right when I'm doing like really, or even when I'm ironing clothing. So it's really hit the whole sole plate.
And the flexibility to be able to take the iron to your project rather than having to bring that project to the iron. Everything stays together. And as far as filling, this is how easy. There's a little button on the side here. You push that in, pull this out, take this over to the sink. And as long as you're not on well water, this will use regular tap water. You fill it up. So what's wonderful, no drips. Your project's not getting wet. You don't have drips on your table or your counter. Close
And
it back up.
you don't have to unplug the
Right.
iron either, because you only take that little part to your sink.
Right. And then there's 2 things, and I'll go over the other 2 new versions as well. There's a little bit of a learning curve on this iron. That's what I tell everybody when I demo it. But once you start using it and you get the hang of it, we're used to pressing open a seam, and you can show that, pressing open a seam and then sitting our iron down. Well, you can't because it's multi-directional. So that's going to remind you to put it in the base. And it's as easy as that. So you put it back in the base, you reposition your fabric, and then you're ready to go again. The other question that I hear all the time is, how long will that stay hot? There's no way that's going to stay hot. Well, it does stay hot, and it does depend on whether you have it on high, medium, or low, But for the most part, you can iron continuously if you have it on medium for about 10 minutes before it gets cold. Most people don't really do that. They're pressing open a seam, they're putting it back on the base, they're moving on, and then you're going back and pressing open the next seam. So it's a great, great product. The other thing that I love about it is if you travel with this, and many people do travel with this for classes, if it's hot, you don't have to sit around and wait while everybody else is waiting for their irons to cool off. You put the top on and you go. Or if you're at home and your kid's school calls, or it's time to go pick up your kids at school, whatever it is, you just put that cap on and put it away hot. You're fine. It's good to go.
Absolutely.
So the features on this iron, so this is a 1500 watt iron. This is a 1700 watt iron. So it's got a little bit more power, but it does have an auto shut off. The auto shut off on this one is 120 minutes. And the other difference is it has a ceramic plate. So it's a personal choice for a lot of quilters, embroidery people. Sometimes they think this ceramic coated base is an easier way to clean the iron. Both of them clean very easily. It's just really a matter of choice. Do you want one that shuts off never until you shut it off? Or do you want one that does have a safety auto shut off of 120 minutes? But they both work the same way, have the multi-directional corners, all of the holes pristine, and we can compare it side by side so you see it. It's got the 3 heat settings, high, medium, and low, and the same little button here that you pull out to fill up at the sink. Put it back on. What do you think of that, ladies?
Well, yeah.
And the colors. I mean,
Colors
come on,
are gorgeous.
What a showstopper at a retreat or your craft room. I think it'll really add. So we have this burgundy color and gold, and then like Joanne was saying, the white and the
White and the
navy. So
A very, very dark navy.
right,
Yeah.
right. And the convenience of just being able to pop this on,
I know, it's
I mean,
really nice.
it's
And look at that burst of steam. Give it a big burst. Oh, it's kind of hard to see in the bright room, but it does have a nice big burst of steam. Doesn't leak. They hold up well. There you go.
There
Saw
you
it a little
go.
bit better.
Okay, let's not.
Yeah. So,
so
we
you
love
can
these
vertically
products.
steam, you can iron, all that.
So to recap, should we recap a little
Yeah.
bit?
Absolutely.
The Goat Tote system, it's a must-have in my opinion. If you're on the go with your machine, if you can afford the system, bring the system in. You've got the flexibility of the different options in the bags. The rolling tote with the port that comes apart from the actual trolley. You can use it with the trolley or without the trolley, or the trolley for multiple things if you're not using it on the bag. That's a great bag. The organization on that bag, supreme organization. And like I said, they tested and sampled over and over to try to get what mostly everybody was asking for. And that was storage and able to see through and stay organized. So that's what we did with those bags.
Right. And what a fashionable way to
Yeah.
do it too.
Yeah.
So that's the goat tote.
And then we had this Vario tool, must have if you're making bags or putting grommets on things. This is a great item to have. It makes a beautiful, clean rivet or grommet in an item. So we love that.
Exactly. And then to go with your Vario tool, the Simply Classic faux leather. Again, really, really great hand to this, super soft. You will not be able to tell that this is faux. It's almost like a lambskin. It feels so soft and
It's
nice.
beautiful quality.
The suede, lots of different color options available. Bags like this, you can get done in 4 to 5 hours. It's a single day project.
So this is a kit
Right,
with that tote bag, and this is the kit that has everything to make that.
right. So you're going to get hardware, lining, bow, instructions, and all of the patterns come with a QR code to a full-length YouTube tutorial as well. So you can, you'll have a step-by-step of how to do this.
And the handles.
And the irons.
And the irons.
It's a
on the-
must-have as far as I'm concerned if you're a sewist or a crafter or a quilter. So
So which product is your favorite one? What is the one that you cannot? The goats.
my
Yeah.
favorite.
So Madison, you didn't say why they are called the goats.
Right. So they're called the goat totes because we believe they're the greatest of all totes.
Where did she go?
So greatest of all time. That's why they are the goat totes.
Do we want to talk about her name?
So this is our mascot. This is Gertie the goat. So
Gertie loves her name. Okay, I'll stop.
okay, wonderful. Do we?
Does anybody have any questions or want to see something again? I know that Sewing Machine Plus has a great deal, and they're going to talk to you about that as soon as we're done here.
They are. So, Joanne, if y'all got a few seconds to hang around, I want to throw it out there right now. If anybody's got any questions about any of the products you saw them show, go ahead and put it in the chat right now and ask the question, and we'll get them to answer it before we let them get out of here.
So, yeah, that's perfect. Does somebody want to see the size chart for the goat tote? Because I think we can pull it up on the screen here.
Yeah, if you could, we can share the screen. What's scan and cut? Will the scan and cut fit the trolley bag?
The Stanley cut. I'm not familiar with that machine. How
That's
about
a brother scan and cut. We would probably just have to get the dimensions of the bag inside, and then you can measure your scan and cut and see.
I know he's looking it over, and we'll send you another copy of that, Blaine, if you don't have it.
Okay, yeah, if y'all could send me that, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
And then, Jennifer's asking, what is the grommet tool called?
This is called the Vario tool.
Vario.
Vario.
Okay.
And then the other pieces, if she wants, there are other pieces which we gave all to you, all the numbers that go along with it, depending upon what size grommet and what size rivet she wants to use. So there are accessories.
Okay.
Okay.
Brent's asking, does the Panasonic make an iron, a non-steam iron?
Does it make a what?
A
A non-steam iron.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay,
you
but
can
all the
turn-
machines all the irons, you can turn the steam.
Yeah, you don't have to
you
have
don't
it.
have to have. Yeah, no, it has all of them. They have the little buttons that they show that if you want just to have water and you don't want to have a steam, it will already take out the steam. So that way, like if you are doing an applique with a fusible and you don't want to use a spin, the steam, it will just it says dry. So that way, it will just take out the steam.
And you don't have to fill. You don't have to fill the little reservoir if you don't want water, but you also can turn it off.
Okay. Joanne, do y'all have that chart we can put up? It's the goat tote. It tells you what machines will fit in it.
He does. Phil's going to pull that up right now.
So just take it full screen, Andrew, so people can see it a little better. And if y'all could just scroll. Somebody just asked about if the Brother Stellaire would fit in there.
I'm not familiar with that machine, but we'll see if it's listed on there.
Okay.
I can tell you it does hold. It doesn't hold an extra large machine, but it does hold a large average size machine.
Right.
Now that Stellaire is the kind of a mid-size. It's not just a huge like the top lens. But what we can do, everybody, if Joanne, if you'll email that to me when we get off here, I'll pass that along to all of our call center people. And they'll have that at their disposal. So if y'all want to find out if the goat tote will fit your machine, just give them a call, and then they can read it off the sheet and be able to tell you. But you'll have to give me about when we get finished with the show today. Give me about 15 minutes, okay?
Yep, we'll get that right over.
Yeah, we'll get that too. All right, Peggy's asking, are these stocked in the store? So I guess you're asking, Peggy, are they stocked in our San Marcos store? None of these are in the store, I don't think. But we have them. We can probably transfer them from the .com warehouse to the store if you're local and you want to get one. Hope that answered your question, Peggy. All right, what else? All right, we got A. Smith. Can you demo the Snap grommet machine?
I don't know if we have everything in here to demo it, but how about if we maybe put a video together and share a video with you on that, and then you can put it on your website. How
That'd
does
be
that
awesome. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I've actually used it, everybody. It is extremely easy to use.
It is.
And to put snaps on, I've had to do it at a class that I took, a sewing class, and we made a little bag, and they put a snap grommet on it, and we use those. It's real easy.
Yeah, so there's a piece that fits here, depending upon the size of your grommet or rivet, and another piece that goes here. Put your fabric in the middle, and then basically you press down.
And it comes
The full color instructions, pictures.
It's easy to
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, the hardest part of it to me was just putting the snap in the machine.
Yeah, once you get
There's a learning curve just a bit.
Once you get the hang of it, it's easy, but it's really one and
Yeah,
then
it was extremely easy. Making sure you got which one's which, but yeah, very easy. All right, so Sissy Ford says, what is the weight limit for the trolley? Good question.
Yeah, that is a really good question. So the trolleys are graded up to 100 pounds. Most of your mid-sized machines, you're probably going to be sitting somewhere between 40 and 60 at the very high end.
60 is just, usually there are like around between 35 to 45. And that's we're talking about the high-end machines. So yeah, you should be perfectly fine. Then put in the rest of your products. If you have a little table, you have a cutting mat, you have your tools, so it should be fine. That's why it has the 5 wheels.
Right.
Because sometimes with certain cars that only has 4, it tends to just bend on the center. This, because it has the 5, it keeps, the weight really stable. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Priscilla's asking, where can we purchase the faux leather at?
You guys have the faux leather.
Yeah, we've got it in our store. I don't think we sell it online, but we do have it in our retail store, but we could always get it and send it to you. All right.
I'm working on that.
Is asking, even though the iron does not have an auto shutoff, is there a safety shutoff after a while?
These ones, no.
Yeah, those ones no.
Okay, these they don't. So they are just like the normal irons. You have to remember to unplug them when you are finished ironing. So if you are like me, that I have a tendency to forget to unplug the iron, I would really advise you to get one of the other ones that they have the auto shut off.
You can shut it off though. So there are 3 settings here.
Right.
On these, it's 1, 2, and 3, and then 0.
Right.
0 means it's off, and when you have it plugged in on the base, you'll know it's on because there's an orange light that comes on.
So yeah.
So, but no, it does not have a safety shut off.
Okay.
That's why you want this one, if that's what you're looking
Carol's asking, what are the measurements of the large bag?
The trolley bag?
Yes.
I think
that's
she's
what I
probably
want.
talking about, I don't know if she's talking about the goat tote or the large. I think you said large bag, so I'm assuming it's the large bag.
So the trolley bag, I can say it's 21 wide, 17 high. So it's going to fit most of your mid-levels. This one is going to be 18 by 18. So you're going to be able to fit,
Could you say again what are the sizes of this?
So this one is 21 long ways, 17 height.
So that way they can get to an idea which machine they can fit.
Exactly. And then this one's going to be 18 by 18. So you'll be able to fit a 12 by 15 roll pressing mat, foldable cutting mat, all that kind of things, all those kind of things in there.
And then the other one.
And then this one is a little bit smaller. This is more, getting stuck. This one's more for your introductory machines. So.
Or something a smaller machine that you're going to travel with, because you're certainly not going to take your big heavy machine to class. So this would be for a smaller introductory machine.
Right, exactly.
All right, very good. And again, everybody, we're going to have all those measurements for you at the call center when y'all call in if you want more information on these. And we'll be able to tell you, we'll have that sheet, and we'll be able to tell you what machines will fit and everything. But hopefully that measurements will help you right there, because you can measure your machine and see.
Right.
Any more questions?
I got a question. What's the name of the plush goat?
What's the name?
This is Gertie. This is our mascot.
Isn't she cute?
Gertie.
Very cute.
Gertie's an old name.
Claudia says, how do you carry the embroidery arm with the machine?
So we go ahead. I'll let you answer.
So we at the present recommend, if you're going to have the embroidery module to go with it, that you pick up the weekender bag to fit the embroidery module in. With some of the very small modules, you might be able to get away with sticking it in the trolley. What is nice about the trolley is that we made it wider than probably 90% of machines. And we put that big Velcro strap in there so you can secure your machine down, but you will have a little bit of wiggle room in there if you need to bring bigger things. But if we're talking a standard size embroidery module, you're going to want to pick up one of the weekenders as well so that you can travel with the set together.
Okay. Any more questions?
We're good.
All right, ladies, I think that was all the questions. We sure do appreciate y'all coming on the show. And Joanne, if you'll email me that list, we'll get that to the call center ASAP so they can answer some of the questions.
Next
And,
5 minutes. Yep.
All right. Thank y'all so much. This was great. And, nice meeting you, Madison.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
Thank you. We
right,
appreciate
we'll see
you
y'all
having
later.
us.
All righty. Okay, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed all those bags and things. That was awesome in the irons. So let's go ahead and show you some of the bags real quick. Now everything is a call-in special today. So you have to call in. This is, the carry-on goat. Now, the price you see it right there is $109.99. On these, they're all 8% off today. Today and today only, close of business, you can get an 8% discount if you call in right now and buy one of these. 800-401-8151. These are just fantastic bags. $109.99 less 8% discount. So now here are the goat totes. These are the rolling goat tote travel bags. This is the one that everybody loves. It has that great 5-wheel base on it that's going to support up to 100 pounds of machinery. It's very maneuverable, easy to do, and you can take the bag off the trolley. $214.99 today only, 10% off on these. 10% off is your discount. You have to call in and get that special 10%. All right, next up are the Weekender Retreat bag. Now again, $119.99 today and today only, 8% off on these. You get an 8% discount on these. You have to call in. And if you get all 3 that matching bags, it's a 10% off on the whole thing. So you get 10% off on all of them if you put all 3 together as a set, which is a fantastic price on that. Again, great pricing on them already, but we're going to give you that added little bonus if you buy all 3. So again, the goat tote is 10% off by itself. The weekender bag is 8% off, and the carry-on goat was 8% off. But if you buy all 3 together, 10% savings on the whole order. So really good. Now on the irons today, which I don't think Andrew has an overlay for that, but the irons today are going to be a 10% off on the Panasonic cordless irons. That's a 10% off on the irons. And then it is a 8% off on all the kits that you saw. They showed the kits is 8% off, and the snap grommet is 8% off. That snap grommet machine is 8% off. It's the, what did she say, Vario? Valero?
Yeah.
Maybe Valero is the brand. But anyway, that's 8% off. But give them a call at the call center. The only way you're going to get those discounts is you have to call the 800 number. It's 800-401-8151. And then you can just tell them what they want. Now, if you want to know any of the sizes of machines, she did tell you the dimensions of that. Again, it's 21 inches wide and it's plenty deep. And I think she said it was 18 inches tall. So that's going to fit a lot of different machines in there. But if you want to make sure, give me just wait till the end of the show. Give us about 5 minutes. And once Joanne emails me that list, I will email it to our call center people, and they'll have that, and they'll be able to tell you what machines will fit in there very easily. But if you can just remember, it's 21 inches wide. I think it was 18 inches tall, and then it's a pretty good depth. And she said there was enough room that once you Velcroed your machine down, you had room to even put an embroidery arm right, your unit right there. So anyway, we can tell you the exact things once you call in there. All righty. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We've got some giveaways we're going to do right now. Now, everybody always wants to know, how can I win? So here's how you win. All you have to do is participate in the show. You ask questions, you can make comments, and that's going to enter you in to win. Now, I did have somebody email me and said, hey, why don't you ever have a Q&A for you, for SMP, to answer any questions. So I will answer some questions about our company. If anybody has any out there they want to ask them right now, and we'll tell you right before we do the giveaways of any, if you got some questions about SMP. I know somebody I just saw in the chat that asked, where's SMP located? SMP located, our retail store is in San Marcos, California, and our .com, where our call center, our warehouse that supports all the .com, all the marketing, our big offices and everything, they're in Escondido, California, which is only about 3 miles from our retail store in San Marcos. So they're very close together. So, but that's where we are located. Any other questions up there? So it says, how many peeps do you have in the company? Good question. Right now we have 58 employees. So we have 58, and I think at one time in our height, we were up at 72, 75. And I think right through the pandemic when it was so busy, but we're 58 right now. It says, how long has SMP been in business? Well, the story behind SMP is kind of a crazy one. The principal owner, Ron Martin, when he started in the sewing business was 50 years ago. He started in the business. He had a couple of different retail stores of sewing things, but it was called Martin Sewing. So it never was Sewing Machines Plus. I think they changed the name to the company. We changed it in 2003 or 4 to Sewing Machines Plus. And that's when we built the website. And so we've kind of, I guess you could say we've been in business for 50 years. But the .com website's been going strong since about 2003. So if that kind of gives you some answers. And it's crazy how many people that with our company have been here for over 10 years. I mean, we have a lot of people who've been with the company over 10 years, and some are approaching 20 years. So longevity, a lot of employees love it here, and we have a lot of longevity with the employees. So it says, do you make cool stuff all day? I don't make any cool stuff. I'll throw that out there right now. My day is kind of a little bit hectic and crazy, and I have to deal with all the other stuff, but I don't get to play much. But I know that the people in the retail store, they're always doing classes. They're doing a lot of cool stuff every single day. And so I know they have a lot of fun at the retail store. And if y'all are ever out in Southern California, we would really love y'all to come by and check our store out. It says, why did you close the San Diego store? Well, I'll tell you the story behind that. We were looking actually to expand and get a bigger warehouse at our .com in Escondido. And so we had been working with the realtor for quite some time. And we've been looking at properties. Well, one of the properties that he had shown us, the realtor that we had that was showing that property to us contacted our realtor and said, hey, we have some people that are interested in the property you have down in San Diego, which was our second store, and would you want to sell? And I said, no, we don't want to sell it. And then he told me a price that he thought they would pay. And I said, okay, sell it. It was incredible. That property was a really sought after property down there. And so we ended up selling the property. And our intentions were to open another store back up, and we were going to kind of move down into another part of San Diego. And it ended up not working out where we were wanting to go. And another dealer ended up kind of working a deal and going in there. So now we kind of were closed out. We couldn't go in there with the brands that we carry. If we can't carry all the brands, we don't want to go into a place. So we carry every single brand of sewing machine out there, and we didn't want to be limited by just a couple. So I hope that answered your question. Elaine says, how are warranties handled? Do you have a service for cleaning of machines? Yes, we do. So warranties, if you buy anything online, it has a manufacturer's warranty, but we're going to stand behind that warranty 100%. And if you have a problem with your machine, if you buy it online, a lot of times what we do is we can FaceTime you, we can talk to you, our service techs, and see if we can work the problem out with you. If we can't, we basically send you a call tag, pick the machine up, and send it in. And we take care of it and then send it back to you. So far as tune-ups, like if you just want to get a tune-up and cleaning and all that, we do the same thing. If you want to do that, you can ship your machine to us. We'll do a thorough cleaning and diagnose anything that's, any trouble, make sure it's working perfectly, and then just ship it right back to you. And then we do sell some programs, like especially in the store, you can buy 3 tune-ups and only pay for the price of 2. So you're basically getting 1 free. And in the retail store as well, if you're in Southern California, we do install services that we'll install quilting machines, we'll install embroidery machines, get them up and working for you. We come and do on-site at your house repairs if you have a problem with one of the bigger type machines, whether it's industrial, the big multi-needle embroidery machines, or quilting machine where it has a frame. We'll do that. And then I do have technicians kind of scattered out nationwide in certain different places. We can cover your merchandise from them. I have service techs in Louisiana. I have them in Texas. I have them in Washington State. I have a couple in North Carolina. So I do have some techs that are kind of spread out nationwide that we can, depending on where you're living, we can get them to you. All right, said Carol says, do you ship out of state? Tennessee? Yes, we ship nationwide, and majority of the products on our website, if it's over, I think it's $29, you get free shipping to your house, and we ship nationwide. So hope that answers your question, Carol. All right.
Do one more. One
more question. Here we go.
Here we go. This one's a little bigger.
How did you get into the sewing business? Well, Cindy Lou, kind of by accident, I think. My background, if y'all ever heard of Oric vacuum cleaners, Oric was around for years and years. And you probably remember seeing the little old ball-headed man. It was on all the commercials. We put flyers in your American Express bill and all kinds of things starting out. I was with the Oric Corporation for many years, worked directly with David Oric. He's just a marketing genius, and worked with him. And I had, the way that our company was worked out, we had company-owned stores that only sold Oric vacuum cleaners. And then we had stores, they called them multi-line, where they would sell Oric vacuum cleaners as a dealer, and they had other brands in there. Well, some of those stores that had some of the Oric vacuum cleaners were also sewing stores. So that's kind of how I got my first experience with sewing, was through some of my Oric dealers that I had nationwide. And so I kind of saw some of the sewing. And then in 2005, I left Oric and went to a company that was a sewing and vacuum cleaner dealer that basically sold online. And then I've kind of done that ever since. So I've been in the sewing business ever since 2005. But I was in vacuum cleaner business way before that. So hope that answers your question. All right, that was it for the Q&A. Hope I answered some of your questions that y'all are curious about. And we're going to give some gifts away. So the first thing we're going to give away, Andrew, we are going to give away a $25 gift card. So Andrew, spin that wheel. And we need some spinning music.
I'll get spinning music.
All right, here we go. Leah Thompson. Leah Thompson, watching today from Facebook. So congratulations, Leah. Leah, how you're going to claim that prize, you're going to go to smplive.tv. And once you get to that product page, you're going to scroll down to the very bottom where it says claim my prize. You're going to fill out all that information. hit submit. And once we get that information in, we will email you back the gift card code that you can put in your checkout and save $25 off your purchase. That simple. All right, next up, we are going to give away one of our world famous sewing mats. Now, we have these in 13 different colors and 5 different sizes now. We have a new size coming, which is a double XL large, and it's going to come in the blue, gold, and red. And that is for these brand new top of the line machines that all the brands have come out with. And that'll fit that one. And they are on their way. They already got produced and they're supposed to be on their way. So we should be getting them anytime. And, but we have all the rest in stock right now. We're going to set those double extra large up to pre-order. So if you want to get one of those, you can. But again, all the other ones in there. So if you want to see what the dimensions are of each size, you can just go to SewingMachinesPlus.com, type it in the search bar at the top, just put sew mat, and it'll take you to the product page you can see. All right, Andrew, spin that wheel. (2011) SBL.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. But 2011 SBL, you just won a sewing mat. And so what we're going to do is let you have your choice of color and size. And so what we need you to do is go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete, hit submit. Well, hold on, before you hit submit, down in the notes section, just put in what color and what size of mat you want. Then you hit submit. There we go. Let's do one more of these, Andrew. Let's give one more sew mat away.
Let's do it.
Spin that wheel.
Love it.
Denise Losky. All right. Denise, we're probably butchering your name. I'm sorry, but you know who you are. Denise, you're our winner watching today from YouTube. And so go to smplive.tv, scroll down to the very bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete. In the notes section, put in what color sew mat you want and what size, hit submit, and once we get that in, we'll get you one shipped out to you. All right, next up, we are going to give away one of our Brother P-Touch Embellishment Elite label makers. This thing is so cool, everybody, because it is Bluetooth to your smartphone. You do all your work through the app, hit print, and it just prints it out. The label. You can make labels for everything. It's $130, and we're going to throw in $100 worth of tape, extra tape for you as well. So you'll have all kinds of sizes and colors of tape to go with it. So Andrew, spin that wheel. Terry Jo Benson. So congratulations, Terry Jo. She's watching today from YouTube. So what we need you to do to claim that prize is go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete, hit submit. And once we get that in, we'll get your P-Touch and your tape sent right out to you. All right, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed our show today. We are going to be back here next Thursday again. We've got a great show lined up for you. And Tuesday, don't forget to watch Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we have our Takeover Tuesday with the 4 great stars that we have lined up for that. Make sure y'all tune in to that. It is going to be 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Central. Our Thursday show, got a great show lined up for you as well. It's going to be 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Central. And then we'll be here again the following Thursday with our preview of Quilt Fest. You don't want to miss that show. It's going to be fun. So you want to make sure you tune into that. But hey, we hope that y'all have a great rest of your day. Hope it's not too cold where you're at and snowing, because I see a lot of that across the nation. And we hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all next Thursday.